It's 7 a.m. You're brushing your teeth when your phone buzzes with an emergency alert. Every screen in your house, every TV, every radio is saying the same thing. In exactly 24 hours, Earth will no longer exist. A rogue object the size of Texas is on a direct collision course. No deflection, no backup plan, no second chances. So what actually happens in the next 24 hours? Not the Hollywood version with heroes and last-minute miracles, but the real, messy, human version. Because the moment that announcement drops, the world you know is already gone. Every system, every relationship, every choice you've ever made is about to be tested in the most brutal way possible. Let's walk through it, hour by hour. Hour one is silence, real silence. For about 10 minutes after the announcement, the world doesn't scream, it pauses. Phone networks lag because everyone picks up at once. Cell towers overload. You try to call your mom, but it just rings. You try your brother, same thing. Across the planet, billions of people are doing the exact same calculation in their heads. Is this real? Is this a hoax? Should I be panicking yet? Then governments start confirming it. Independent astronomers post videos. The object is visible through backyard telescopes. And that's when the silence breaks. Within the first hour, the illusion of normal life completely collapses. Your boss isn't emailing you. Your school cancels nothing because nothing matters anymore. By hour two, the streets start filling up. Not with rioters yet, just people. Confused people. Crying people. People hugging strangers at gas stations because they don't know what else to do. You grab your keys and head to your mom's apartment across town because that's the first instinct. Get to family. Traffic is already insane. Not gridlock exactly, but chaotic. Drivers running red lights. Cars abandoned in intersections. You see a man in a suit just sitting on a curb, staring at nothing. A woman is handing out bottled water from her trunk for free. Humanity in this first stretch is mostly tender. The worst hasn't arrived yet. People are still in shock, and shock makes us gentle before it makes us dangerous. Hour four. You make it to your mom's place. She's already cooking. That's what she does when she's scared. The whole apartment smells like everything in her freezer at once. Your younger sister is there too, eyes red. Your brother is driving from 2 states away and might not make it in time. This is where family dynamics start showing their real shape. Old fights suddenly feel stupid. Some families pull together immediately, others fracture. The cousin nobody talks to calls out of nowhere. The dad who left 20 years ago sends a text that just says, "I'm sorry." Some people forgive in this hour. Some people refuse to. Both choices are valid, and both will haunt whoever's left to feel them. By hour 6, the looting starts. Not everywhere, but in enough places that the news shifts tone. Electronic stores, weirdly, are the first to go. People grabbing TVs they'll never watch. Then liquor stores. Then pharmacies, which is where things get dark, because people are stocking up on whatever helps them not feel anything. Grocery stores empty out within an hour. Not because anyone needs that much food, but because hoarding is instant when the rules disappear. You watch it on your mom's TV while she keeps cooking. The news anchors are still showing up to work. That detail sticks with you. Somewhere, a producer decided the show must go on, even though there's no tomorrow to air the rerun. Hour 8. Governments around the world hold press conferences. Most of them are short. Leaders thank their citizens. Some cry openly. A few try to project strength, but everyone watching can see through it. Militaries stand down in most countries. Soldiers go home to their families. Police forces dissolve in waves. Power grids start failing in random regions because the people who maintain them have stopped showing up. Hospitals are the exception. A surprising number of doctors and nurses stay at their posts, treating patients who will die in 16 hours anyway. That's one of the strangest, most beautiful things about this scenario. The systems that should collapse first sometimes hold the longest, because the people inside them refuse to leave. Hour 10. The question of survivability comes up. People start asking, can anyone live through this? The honest answer is no. If the object is large enough to destroy the planet, no bunker, no submarine, no mountain cave is going to help. The crust itself will be obliterated. Billionaires with private rockets, maybe a handful escape Earth's atmosphere, but they have nowhere to go. The moon offers no shelter. Mars is months away. The International Space Station has weeks of supplies at best. Realistically, every single human alive has the same expiration date. That equality is something humans almost never experience. For the first time in history, your bank account doesn't buy you an extra hour. Neither does your fame. Neither does your power. Hour 12. Halfway there, the sun is setting and something strange happens. The chaos starts to quiet down. Not everywhere, but in a lot of places. Looters get tired. Rioters go home. Because eventually, every human being asks themselves the same question. Who do I want to be with right now? And almost nobody answers strangers. They answer family. They answer their oldest friend. They answer the person they should have called years ago. Your brother finally arrives. He drove 14 hours straight. He's running on coffee and adrenaline, and he hugs you so hard your ribs hurt. Your mom puts food in front of him before he even sits down. For about an hour, your family just eats together, and nobody talks about the sky. Hour 15. After dinner, you all go up to the roof. A lot of people do this. Rooftops, parks, beaches, anywhere with a clear view of the sky, because the object is now visible to the naked eye. It's a dark circle growing slowly, and it doesn't look real. It looks fake, like someone painted it onto the night. Your sister is filming it on her phone, even though there will be no one to upload it for. Habit dies hard. Around you, every other rooftop in the city has people on it. Some are praying, some are drinking, some are just sitting quietly, holding hands. You realize you've never seen this many of your neighbors in your life, and you only meet them at the end. Hour 18. People start saying the things they never said. Apologies pour out across the world. Confessions. Declarations of love that should have happened a decade ago. Social media, the parts of it still running, becomes a strange mix of beautiful and devastating. Strangers forgiving strangers. Exes saying I should have stayed. Parents telling their adult kids they were always proud, even when it didn't seem like it. Your mom pulls you aside on the roof. She tells you she's sorry for the years she was too busy working to really see you. You tell her you understood, even back then. You both cry. It's not a movie scene. It's awkward and snotty and short, but it's the most honest conversation you've ever had with her. Hour 20. The fear comes back. It always does. Around this point, a lot of people start panicking again because the object in the sky is now huge. It's covering a noticeable portion of the view. The temperature is shifting in weird ways. The wind picks up. Animals are acting strange. Birds are silent. Dogs are howling in entire neighborhoods at once. Some people lock themselves indoors. Some take pills. Some drink themselves unconscious because they don't want to be awake for the end. There's no judgment for any of it. Your brother asks if anyone wants to take something to sleep through it. Your mom shakes her head. She wants to be awake. She wants to see her kids' faces until the very last second. You agree, so does your sister. Hour 22. The last 2 hours feel different from all the others. Time starts behaving strangely. Conversations stretch. Silences feel longer. You notice every detail. The texture of your mom's blanket. The exact sound of your sister breathing. The way your brother still chews ice the same way he did when you were kids. Your phone buzzes with a final message from a friend you haven't spoken to in years. It just says, I love you, man. Take care wherever we go. You write back the same thing. That tiny exchange feels more important than years of social media combined. The lights of the city flicker and then mostly die. Only generators and candles remain. The whole world is sinking into darkness, but somehow it doesn't feel lonely. Hour 23. The sky is no longer a sky. It's a wall. The object fills almost everything above you. There's a low rumble in the air that you feel more than fear. The ground vibrates faintly. You wonder if you'll feel pain, or if it will be too fast to even register. Scientists during the day said it would be instant, faster than your brain can process. One moment you exist, the next you don't. That's actually a comfort. No drawn-out suffering. No watching loved ones die before you. Everyone goes together. Your mom is holding your hand on one side. Your sister is holding the other. Your brother has his arm around all of you. You're not religious, but you find yourself whispering thank you to no one in particular. Hour 24. The final minutes. Nobody talks. There's nothing left to say. You look at the faces around you and you try to memorize them. Not the way they look right now, scared and tired, but the way they've always looked. Your mom laughing in the kitchen, your sister at her high school graduation, your brother at his wedding. You realize that in your final moments, you're not thinking about your job, your accomplishments, your followers, your possessions. You're thinking about the people who shaped you. That's the answer the universe gives you at the very end. The things that mattered were always the things you suspected mattered, but were too busy or too proud to prioritize. And then, exactly on schedule, the sky breaks open. Here's the takeaway, and it's the whole reason this thought experiment matters. You're not going to get a 24-hour warning. Almost nobody does. Most people get no warning at all. The end, when it comes, is usually random and quiet and personal. So the real question isn't what would you do with 24 hours? The real question is, why are you waiting? Call the person you've been meaning to call. Forgive who you've been meaning to forgive. Say the thing you've been holding back. Eat dinner with your family while they're still here. Because the asteroid scenario is fiction, but the clock is not. Everybody you love has an expiration date, and so do you. Live like you actually know that. If this hit you, subscribe for more grounded thought experiments. See you in the next one.